Hello, folks, and welcome to another Resident Evil 2 stream. The last week I finished the Resident Evil 2 remake Leon scenario. Went through that, and it was a lot of fun. Like, I really, really liked this game, and it was the first time I had ever actually played through Resident Evil 2. So it was definitely an experience, especially since I no longer had to worry about stupid tank controls because I hate those. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Now, when I finished that off, I put up a poll, I think the next morning, on YouTube about what I should do next, and there were three different possibilities. So the first two possibilities involved doing RE2 again with Claire. So one of them was like a Claire regular playthrough, where I just go through with the equipment that you find throughout the game. The second option was RE2 Claire with special unlimited ammo weapons available to me. And the third option was Resident Evil 3, which is something that I'll be doing after this stream. Now, this one should only take a couple of weeks because, infinite ammo makes things a little bit easier. And then I'll be moving on to Resident Evil 3, which I've played through, but not like, I guess, what you would call a legit playthrough. I used unlimited ammo in that one as well, just for catharsis because, I wasn't able to play Resident Evil 2 too much. So I'm going to be going through Claire A. And the biggest reason is that I'm sort of familiar with the A scenario. And eventually, when I circle back to this game, I want to do like a canon order of events playthrough where it's Claire A and Leon B. When I first got the game, I thought that Leon was like Leon A and Claire B was the actual order of events, but as it turns out, that was wrong. And the reason I thought it was that way is because the PlayStation 1 discs, the disc for Leon was disc number 1, and the disc for Claire was disc number 2. So, you'll have to forgive me for thinking that disc 1 was scenario A, and anyway. But I also, there was a big sale on a bunch of really cool stuff on the Microsoft Store. So I've also purchased and downloaded Resident Evil 5 and 6. So right now, on my Xbox Series X, I have Resident Evil 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I think Mondays are just going to be some Resident Evil for a while. But anyway, let's get into this, shall we? So, start game. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay. So options. So I did purchase some of the other remaining DLC as well. So for example, audio. We can go with the original Resident Evil 2 soundtrack or the remake soundtrack. Um, Either would probably get me in trouble with like monetization when I re-upload this to YouTube. But I did the remake soundtrack because I had to with the Leon playthrough. So we're gonna go with the original. Soundtrack. So this would be like the PlayStation 1 era soundtrack. And for costumes, we've downloaded a few more. So we've got the noir costumes. We also have the military Claire Redfield. We also have the Resident Evil 1.5 reference with the Elza Walker costume. Now I finished off the Leon playthrough last week with the classic 1998 giant polygon Resident Evil like character models. I'm not going to do that for Claire though. I think I'm actually going to go with the Elza Walker one just because it's like a neat little throwback to what was originally going to be Resident Evil 2. Of course, we can change it throughout the gameplay as well. The Noir version actually lets you play in black and white, which is kind of neat. But I'm not going to be doing that either. And then we just got the regular costumes for the game, and then we got the classic costumes, which are this costume, but in actual like not jagged triangles. All right, yeah. So we're gonna go with Elza Walker, I think, to start off. And we are going to start up a new game with Claire Redfield. So here we go. Standard difficulty. I was thinking of doing hardcore, but with hardcore, I think you need like ink ribbons to save, and I don't want to get involved in all that nonsense. So.
Okay, well, it was last Friday night. I was walking home from the bar, and this woman started coming towards me. She was staggering, you know, so I figured she was drunk.
Whoa. Okay, tell us, be honest now. How many drinks did you have?
No, man, I barely had a buzz on.
Oh, come on.
Look, just listen, all right?
Also, hey, roll stats. Team Claire for the win, yeah.
Her nose,
So I remember when I was doing one of my streams, you had mentioned some of the modified, like the fan mods that they've done for some of the character outfits, and I had mentioned how I'd seen a bunch of the ones for Jill Valentine and how like ridiculously over the top, like grossly sexual it was. Um, I have since had some recommended videos because I've been watching Resident Evil stuff, with the Claire stuff, and man, it feels wrong. It feels wrong seeing like Claire and like next to nothing and like just like Laura Croft style, attributes. I don't know, but the worst one, um, the absolute worst one that I saw, um, it also changed the character model for Sherry to have like the same kind of attire as Claire, and that was messed up. Like oh, I don't know, man. It's sad, I guess. Worrying, but sad. Yeah, don't worry, she's fine.
What do I do? What am I gonna do?
Hey, Sartellin, up to the helicopter crash so far. Yeah, we're gonna get a little further in this one. This is the infinite ammo run, thanks to the poll results. I can't remember if I actually mentioned that was the winner. I mentioned the three options, but yes, with 46% of the vote, yeah, we're gonna go with some infinite ammo weapons. We can't get those though until we actually get to an item box, so we gotta get there. Yeah, I agree. Claire is definitely like a more innocent character. Like she's more like girl next door, kind of like, like, and Jill wasn't like sexualized that much until like RE3 with the miniskirt and the tube top. But yeah, I don't know. It's just gross. It's definitely disturbing with Jill. Like, yeah, you're right. But yeah, it feels worse with Claire. So yeah, so this is the Elza Walker. So for if you're not aware, I think there was a demo for Resident Evil. It was supposed to be Resident Evil 2. I can't remember if they called it Resident Evil 1.5 or if they just or if that was something that got changed to later, like the name. It still had Leon, and you were still going through like the police station and stuff. But the second character was this motorcycle racer called Elza Walker. She wasn't related to any of the characters. She was like a brand new like character for the game. But when they made the actual Resident Evil 2, they wanted there to be some connection to the first game, and so the female character Elza Walker turned into Claire Redfield. But the one thing that they kind of retained is that Claire does love her motorcycles. There's her product placement right there in Harley Davidson. So we'll probably change costumes a little bit throughout the run. And this is scenario A as well, because this is actually the canon events. And with like you visit a lot of the same areas you do in scenario B as well. There's a lot of stuff that is similar, but the Claire has different areas that she goes to, even in scenario A. So it's still gonna be a little different. In the B scenario, they just sort of like glaze over all this stuff as like a rapid cutscene kind of thing that gets you up to the point where you are separated from Leon. But I kind of like this opening. It's kind of dark and atmospheric, and I like it.
Are you okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Wait here.
He just got some strawberry jam on his neck.
back, babe. I got this.
Do you? Do you got this?
Get off him! Don't come any closer!
I also love like the I also love like the opening like cinematic, the first time you see a zombie of them like tearing at the throat. Resident Evil 1 had the same thing, and it's really cool. Okay, just gonna move past you. Okay, we can also discard that because we don't need it. It has a little red check mark. So this second playthrough, because we're going to be using some OP weapons, it should only take like a couple of weeks to get through.
Get down!
Oh, there's Polygon Leon.
We gotta get out of here.
You alright?
I still love how ridiculous he looks compared to everything else.
You can thank me later. When we're safe.
Holy shit.
Come on! Get in! Hold on.
Kamikaze Kid, hey, how's it going, brother? Yes, you can tell by the title which result what the poll results were, and I'm okay with it because I mean I did the legit playthrough last time, and I will like.
Wait, you're a cop?
This is a game I'm definitely going to be playing again in the future,
You are?
Claire.
and the plan is to like do the actual canon, which is Claire A, Leon B.
Live around here?
No. Looking for my brother.
Speaking of female characters, trying to do a good guy run through on Dragon Age Origins.
Good thing we found each other.
Morrigan, yeah, Morrigan.
Don't suspect anymore.
Morrigan does not make it easy. But I do love the Morrigan character. Like, you kind of have like Morrigan and Alistair are basically like the exact opposite of each other, and you can tell because usually what gives you approval from one gives you disapproval from the other. I also like this intro. I think they did a really good job with it. What's interesting, like in the Resident Evil 3 remake, they actually have like a live action, opening, which is like the first time they've done that since the original RE1. The voice acting gets a lot better. It's a lot better than RE1, but.
Attention, all citizens.
And we'll still let the cutscenes play out because, you know, this could be someone's first go through, like first time watching. So it will obviously look weird to have Polygon Leon.
God, this is so unreal.
Police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Yeah, but what if we're the only
Like how to
ones
use
if there's
circles?
no survivors?
No, they're survivors. It's a big city. There has to be.
Oh, Leon. You poor, jagged-looking bastard.
Looks like we're walking from here.
More like running.
Yeah, good call.
Oh, I love it.
Leon, you gotta back up. What the?
You still say he fits in totally fine. Yeah,
Holy shit.
nothing to see here, right?
Get out now!
Just practicing his ventriloquism.
Hold on!
I guess the question is, roll stats, are you looking to romance Morrigan? Because if you are, then you kind of have to cater to her a little bit. Or, if you have the Pranks and Gifts DLC, you can just buy her affections. That had to hurt.
Claire! Claire, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. What about you?
I can't stay here. It's not
I think it would have been
safe.
kind of neat if the Elsa Walker skin actually changed, like, the whole appearance. Or even just like the... Because I think Elsa Walker was blonde, like, you can just make her blonde. Okay, yeah, we are definitely not going that way. Like, I know in the original Resident Evil 3,
Gotta keep moving.
you could play as the character from Dino Crisis, and I also wish that was like a DLC costume for the RE3 remake. I think the only DLC costumes they had for RE3, because I was looking for them, and I downloaded them, was like the Jill, like the classic Jill from RE3, although they do change it so that instead of a miniskirt, she's wearing like the skirt with the shorts built into them. And they have the Carlos Oliveira with his like RE3 like original hairstyle instead of like the scruffy mop that's on his head in the game normally. And I like the DLC Carlos better. I don't like the hair that he has in the actual normal version of the remake. Alright, so we're at the police station. We don't need to worry about ammo anymore, so let's just
What the hell?
let's just empty this out, because why not?
Anybody here?
Now, for the first part of the game, I'm gonna stick to like the infinite weapons that still have like actual like magazines. But I will say, just for the sake of getting through this playthrough, once we come into Mr. X, it's infinite rocket launcher all the way. Yeah, Liliana. So I preferred Liliana too. Again, it might just be because like her name is very close to my wife's name. Although I preferred Liliana before we even met, so I think I just always liked her character a little bit more anyway. The thing with Liliana, you got to be careful with your dialogue options, because like in my playthrough, I just reached a point where I could no longer initiate the romance, and I have no idea what I did wrong. Like, no idea whatsoever. So, my recommendation would be to, if you're going to do the romance angle with her, either look up the guide on how to do it, or just make sure that you talk to her every time you go back to camp. No love for Zevran? So Zevran's a character that I've never really used in my party in Dragon Age. I think he's a good character, like he's well written and he's entertaining, but I've just never used him. Plus he's you know, he's pretty easy to get with, so you know, there's no challenge there. Oh, also, so there were a few things that I learned about after my first playthrough that I kind of wish I would have known back then. Like, for example, when you're in the sewers, you can actually make your way back to the police station. Because I think in my first, my Leon playthrough, I found a roll of film in in the sewer, and I was like, well, why the hell did they give me that? Because like, I can't get back to the red room or the dark room to develop them, but you can, and I wish I would have known that. Also, I don't want this guy coming back, so we're just gonna. We're just gonna deal with this right now. Okay, I think we got him. But yeah, so that roll of film that we find in the sewers reveals some hidden locations in the police station that you can check out, and that's where you get. So I had mentioned before, like in the original Resident Evil 2, there was an Easter egg. If you checked Wesker's desk, like I think it was like 50 times, it was an absurd number. But if you checked Wesker's desk in the STARS office like a certain number of times, you would find a secret roll of film or a secret picture. It was a picture, I think, of Rebecca Chambers from like RE1 and RE0. So that is in this game, but
Oh my god.
you have to actually get the roll of film telling you where the secret location is.
Open this goddamn door!
Working on it.
I'm here!
Open the door! Hurry up! Hurry up! Open it!
Here, give me your hand!
Help me!
Hold on! Give me your other hand! It's okay, I got you!
Well, she's got part of you.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, see, yeah, like I definitely get like the whole Claire being much more like, innocent. She actually feels bad about what happened. Okay, and you're coming after me. Oh yeah, this is the. I was like, wow, the music sounds like so terrifying. Like not terrifying, but like trying to, like really set the mood. And it's like, yeah, that's because it's the original soundtrack from the PS1. Yeah. Whoops. I was looking at the comments and not where I was going. Yeah, I feel bad for that poor guy. Okay, they're dead, right? Yeah. So yeah, this is going to be a much more cathartic playthrough, which is good because the other one got a little tense at times.
You alright?
Yeah, you just got Marvined.
You're safe. For now. Marvin Browner.
Thanks.
Obviously someone taught you well.
Yeah, I know how to take care of myself.
Come on.
It's like, could you maybe just wipe your hand off first?
So nobody knows what.
I mean, thanks for saving me and all, but ugh.
There's a lot of theories. But all I know for sure is that this place is crawling with zombies.
Yeah, telling me.
Hey, keep that on. Just in case.
I'm not gonna be around long. Once I find Chris, we're out of here.
You really Chris's sister?
Yeah. Why? Did you find something?
He's on vacation. Europe, I think. weeks ago.
Vacation?
And Marvin wash her hands from the pen. Yeah, that's how. I mean, that's how zombie viruses spread, right?
This secret passageway.
Good. Hey,
You know, what is it like? You know, like 30 seconds. You know,
Forget about it.
continuous scrubbing,
Take care of myself.
antibacterial soap, hot water.
be ridiculous. You're gonna need some help.
Listen, Claire. Save yourself
Okie dokie.
so you can see your brother again. Now,
And she does in Code Veronica.
we'll probably need this.
No, I'm not taking that. You're gonna.
And be careful.
You need to take it, Claire. It's the only way to access the other side of the police station.
No matter who they were, you can't hesitate. Take them out if you can. Or you run.
I have this first aid spray. Maybe give him the first aid spray? No? Okay. I have an extra. Alright, so here's something kind of interesting about, like, the infinite items. So I'm just going to go over to the item box here just real quick. Because in RE2, I don't know why they did this, and it's a trend that I really don't like, is weapon durability. So, like, the knives in this game will break after a certain amount of time being used. Now, you can unlock a combat knife that has no durability, so it never breaks, right? But you can't actually use it to cut the tape. So you can't sequence break with it, which is kind of interesting. So we're just gonna put that back, get this knife out. Whoops, that was the wrong. Nope, wasn't the wrong one. Okay, cool. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna hold off on the infinite rocket launcher until we get to the point where Mr. X is around. Oh, I got both of those. Yeah. Okay, hold on. We need to drop some stuff off here. Okay, I don't need the knife anymore. I don't need 2 of those. And I'll hold on to that because I think there's a red herb around here that I can combine. Okay, so he just had his face ripped apart. We don't need to bother him. Now, so this here, actually, so this claw mark, I guess I could wait for the, like, Resident Evil 3 run-through to point it out, but you actually see how that gets made, which is kind of neat. Oh, that glass was super brittle. And just in case... And maybe an arm too. There we go. Yeah, this playthrough is gonna feel so much better, even just for like the Mr. X stuff alone. Oh, don't worry, we're gonna get to Leon's desk. You know what? We got this pistol as well. Let's use that. Holy crap! Okay. Alright, yeah, so the head explodies guarantees that they won't come back. The assault rifle actually, it either has a super low chance of being able to explode their heads like that, or like a 0% chance. Jeez, buddy. Yeah, this one's got a pretty low chance too, it seems. Alright, I think I got him. Now, what's also cool is that the combinations are the same, not only in both playthroughs of like Leon or Claire, but when you get to the police station in RE3, they're also the same. And just pick up the notes just because. So, for example, with Leon's desk. Now in RE3 you can't actually open Leon's desk in RE3. But yeah, we're definitely breaking in. What's also kind of neat is like the parts that you get are different for each character. So it's like why would Leon's desk like have something that is an upgrade to a gun he doesn't own? There's nothing worth taking in there right now. And this spot's gonna get boarded up. And we'll take Mr. Green Herb. And there's a red herb in here. So that'll give us a full heal. Store that. We'll store that because I really only need one like full heal on me right now. But we will... Whoops. We will combine. So we'll try to fully upgrade. One of the things that I also wish that I would have known when I was doing my first playthrough is that STARS badge with like the USB thing that you use to unlock the door in the STARS office. That's also used to get the special weapon parts in the basement. Okay, we'll just double tap and make sure. Okay, we're good. The rocket launcher is also, like, the infinite rocket launcher is also super useful in the laboratory with those plant creatures, because it will actually set them on fire. Alright, now here's my favorite part of these playthroughs. Trying to figure this damn thing out. And from what I understand, the solutions to these are always random. So I try to find a pattern. In these, so... Ah, damn it. Okay. Alright, we're losing it here. Alright, let's try to get it back. Okay, so 50-50 chance, and I forget which one does which light, so... There we go. Okay, cool. Whoops. Examine. That's a computer key, a spare key. Alright. Another red herb we'll take back down, because next time we're at the item box. That's ammo for the assault rifle. Okay, we're not too concerned about that. We'll take this key. I can't. So I have gone through, like, I've replayed the Leon scenario a couple of times, and I did do a Claire playthrough as well on Claire A. So like I said, I kind of know what I'm doing this time through. I know it's not as exciting maybe as the blind playthrough, but when you could only play a couple hours a week for several weeks, you know, you get a little antsy and you overcompensate. But one of the things that I keep forgetting to do is to pick up that stupid key.
Claire, it's Marvin. How fast can you get back here?
Why? What's up?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
All right, I'm on my way.
Oh, okay. Aww. Hold on. Okay, well, I guess I'm just glued to the ladder. That's fine. Okay, I was just hoping to avoid a situation where... Oh, whoops, I should have looked at my ammo count, huh? Oh, one of the alternate costumes, just a second here. I should mention, just for Leon, we're not going to use it, but there is also this one, which I'm almost positive is a Rick Grimes reference from The Walking Dead. Like, I'm almost 100% positive. Also, in certain angles, certain light, this guy really looked like Cody Rhodes to me. I don't know. It's just maybe it's just me. Not so much in that picture, but I was like, there's a thumbnail for a speed run of the RE2 remake for GDQ, and they were using like the noir Leon costume, and there's just like the thumbnail. It looked like Cody Rhodes for some reason. Jeez, Claire, easy. Okay, well, I guess I don't need to worry about you. I can't remember if they actually come back or not, but it's still just good to have, good to know. So I think that's fish. Oh, these symbols look different. Okay, hold on. Okay, no, they're the same. Lion. Oh, no, this is the unicorn one, right? So fish, scorpion, merge. Okay. I didn't see the scorpion, did I? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, never mind. In the B scenario, the solutions are different, and the notebook is like torn. So we'll get this one as well before we go back down to Marvin. This one... Oh, damn it. Okay. I had it memorized, and I've completely lost it. No, it's... Okay, lion... Okay, I was close. I knew that the bird was the last one, but... Oh, should, Wait, do you reload automatically just by switching out? Huh.
There you are. Come here.
Oh, it doesn't change the character model in the cutscene.
Kennedy, I think?
The rookie. Thought he
I
was
really
dead.
wanted to see
That courtyard.
the CCTV version of Polygon Leon, but
Thanks,
that's
Marty,
all
I'm
right.
on it.
Just lighten the load up a little bit here.
So Elliot was right.
Yeah, we're not out of here yet.
I still have to question what absolute like lunatic would create. Like, I know this used to be a museum, right? Oh shoot, I forgot something in the library. Hold on. But just like what absolute madman creates like so many of these elaborate puzzles? Now, the one thing I will say that I like about the remake, and this may be like unpopular opinion, and I get that. Whoa, who's that? Whoa, okay. Nope, you don't regain. I guess you don't regain a full clip by switching. Okay, well, I think that's the guy that was being chewed on, wasn't it? No, maybe not. Oh well. Well, that's what I get for going easy on him, I guess. Okay, we'll take out the green herb. We'll deposit those, because I really don't need them. We'll deposit the key, because I don't need that right now. I'm about to use... I'll save those herbs for a second. Keep the boards. Okay, cool. Yes, I know how to combine. The other thing about Claire is that her... She obviously... I don't think she has the same health as Leon. Because, like, that was the first damage that I'd taken from her. With her. And it had already put me into caution, so I think this is like kind of the standard trope in RE where the female character we'll use that one. Where the female character is like maybe not as physically tough. Crap, I think I forget this one. I think it's 6 to 11. Nice. And that's a high-capacity magazine for, and like her assault rifle that she gets. Okay, also, I don't need you anymore. So, like I've mentioned before, that like I'm not a huge fan of the like tank control Resident Evil. I also have Code Veronica, so like having Resident Evil like 0 through 8, I also have Code Veronica, and like so Code Veronica is like actually is like the actual Resident Evil 3. It was like something that Capcom was developing for because that was like this new powerful system, but they had like a contract with like an exclusivity contract with PlayStation or with Sony, and I think it was a situation where the main entries had to be on their console, and like they could have spin-offs on other systems. At least until like the terms of the contract ended, or it was something like that. So they decided to call what was originally going to be like the legit Resident Evil 3. Do I have enough inventory space? Yeah, I do. What was like the legit Resident Evil 3? They changed it to Code Veronica. They changed the name to Code Veronica, and then they just had like Resident Evil 3, which I can't remember if The Last Escape was originally going to be the name of it, or if it was just like a subtitle that was kind of given to it for the Japan version.
Leon! I'll be right there!
But you can tell, like, if you played the games or seen the games being played, you can tell that there's just... Oh my god, Leon, you're so magnificent. You can tell that, like, there's just way more going on in Code Veronica than there is in
Came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
I take it you don't have the key.
No, I don't. It's good to see your face, though. How are you holding up?
I am hanging in there.
Hell of a night, huh?
Yeah. You find your brother?
I think it's also cute that she kind of flirts with Leon a little bit, or like she tries to flirt with them. It's super awkward.
Just when you think it can't get any worse. Leon, you should get going.
Don't worry about me. Just get yourself to safety.
No, Leon, seriously, they're getting through the fence. Please, just go.
We're gonna make it. Both of us.
I hope so, Leon, because you're too beautiful for this world.
Hey, Marvin,
Yep.
I've got zombies everywhere. Marvin? Marvin, are you there? Marvin?
Okay, so one thing you can't do in the Resident Evil 3 remake, which is kind of annoying, is when like the character's talking on the radio,
Fuck.
they can't interact with anything. Like they can't even pick up items or anything. Like just the A icon's just completely like blocked out. Okay, you're not. Okay. I don't know. I might start skipping cutscenes. We'll see. I don't think they're too bad. I definitely won't skip like the ones that are like, you know, unique to I come through here a couple of times, so we're gonna board you up. Like I'm definitely not gonna skip the ones that are like unique to Claire. But I don't necessarily want the... I would like to finish this in 2 streams. Whoa, hey, buddy. Alright, you know what? We're getting rocket launcher. I think we're gonna switch up our items here. I could also get like some of the defensive items, like the knives and the knives and the grenades. Oh, jeez. Yeah, she cannot really take a hit. Alright, so we showcased the assault rifle and the pistol for a bit, but we've also got... Definitely don't need that. I really don't need that card, because I'm not going to get that weapon. But we also have... a rocket launcher and a chain gun. So let's give those a whirl for a bit, shall we? We'll also finish off the use of those pliers. Okay, you're just really determined to get through that window, aren't you? Okay, let's just knock you down, just to... There we go. Don't worry, Claire, I think it's gonna be alright. Oh, there's that side. Okay. The interesting thing about the infinite rocket launcher is that it doesn't damage you. Oh yeah, this is super satisfying. Like after what I went through in the first playthrough, this is just as cathartic as it gets. Okay, I also think those are done, right? Yeah. Whoops. Discard. We'll go ahead and use that healing item now, too. Just get it out of the way. I don't have the computer key on me, but I can get it. I also like doing that, like shooting the rocket at the zombies, trying to hit on the boarded... the boarded up windows. Yeah, so the chain gun, the only downside of the chain gun is that it does take a second to start up, right? But I mean the benefits of it are, it doesn't have a magazine. Whoops, wrong door. And like the barrel starts to glow red, but it never actually, like overheats. At least that I've seen so far. And the rocket launcher is just super useful. The rocket launcher will also, it'll stun Mr. X with like one hit. Which is nice. And again, like this is what people voted for, so, you know, I do aim to please. You can also get super preventative with the... just for good measure. Okay, yeah, so the STARS office. So, this is Wesker's office, and the bottom drawer there is where, like, the secret, where you can get a photograph that tells you that's a secret area to explore. I kind of wish it was one of those things that once you find it, you can just do it in subsequent playthroughs. Because it does involve a lot of backtracking, because, like, you find... I don't think there's really anything else here I need to worry about. We'll take another first aid spray, though. Because, yeah, because you find the roll of film inside of the sewers. Wait, was there anything here I can do? Was there a door that I could unlock? I think there's a door I can unlock that takes me back to the place with the unicorn statue. Yeah. Also, the key, the other computer key that I can use to unlock locker number 203, which gives me another upgrade to my inventory. That's in this room here, so we'll have to come back there eventually as well. I have to take the map, because I forgot to do that the last time. So I was thinking, like, for the Monday streams, because I have so many Resident Evil games, I think my plan is just to go through them. Um, and I have like the 0 and 1 HD remakes, which it still uses the fixed camera, and they're based off of the GameCube games. But I'm not going the right way, am I? Nope, I am not. But we'll deal with you just the same. I need to go to the top of the stairs. So I think after this one, I'm actually probably going to go back, and I'm going to try Resident Evil 0. I'm not going to commit to beating that one necessarily, but I'll at least play it for a couple of streams and see how it goes. Because, like, it has the fixed camera angles, but they do have, like, a more modern control scheme, where the direction you move the thumbstick is the direction the character goes in, as opposed to the tank controls, where if you press, like, up on the thing, they'll just go in the direction they're facing. Okay, yeah, you come back to life, so I'm gonna take care of you now. In fact, really gonna take care of you now. Something else I learned from watching the speedrun of this, though, which is kind of useful information to have, is, while the countdown's going on, if you come back out this way and wait for it to explode, that bookcase won't fall over. So when I did my first playthrough, I stayed in this room, and so the bookcase fell over. I had the zombie. I had like the liquor after me. It was kind of a tense situation. Turns out all I needed to do was just like leave the room for the explosion. Like, who would have thought, right? So this is Lady, Bo, and Snake. And then a liquor's gonna just pop out of well, it's not gonna pop out of nowhere, but it's gonna spawn once we start coming out here. So we will take care of you. Because I do not have the patience for that right now. And that will get us out of here. We will get into the parking lot, where we're gonna see the first, like, major difference between the Leon and Claire scenarios. I know your head's exploded, but I still want to do that. Which means I can also lighten the inventory load just a little bit. Because there are certain things I won't need until I revisit the police station. Like the red gem and the boards. I don't need that. Or that. I don't need both of those. So yeah, I'm going to try Resident Evil 0. And then try like Resident Evil 1. And then probably like do like RE3, RE4, RE5. I downloaded RE6 from the Microsoft Store because RE5 and 5 and 6 were re-released for the Xbox One and like PS4.
Looks like it leads underground. Good. We can get out of this hellhole.
So,
Hey, Marvin!
well, I don't know if this is 100% the case. Typically,
Marvin,
if
come on. Let's get you out of here.
if there's like a 360 version, but it got a whole new re-release on the Xbox One, typically that 360 disc won't be compatible. So I just went ahead and like they were on sale for like 60% off or something like that. So it only cost me like $10 to get Resident Evil 6 and $10 to get Resident Evil 5, and they're worth it. For me, they're worth it. I'm not like a super diehard dedicated.
Can't just leave.
Everything has to be like, you know, edge of your seat survival horror. Like, you know, I didn't mind the action oriented trilogy of games that they put out, and I think that's kind of how they do it, because like Resident Evil 1 through 3, like that was the first trilogy, and that was like your, you know, your survival horror, fixed camera angles, limited inventory. limited ammo, right? Those types of games. And then 4, 5, and 6 were much more action oriented. Although 6 tried to be like 3 different styles all at once, because there were 3 different campaigns you could play. But they were overall, it was a much more action-oriented game. And then you have like 7 and 8 are the first-person ones. I'm sure 9 will be first-person as well, and I wouldn't be surprised if when Resident Evil 10 comes along... Is there anything else I need now? Right now. I wouldn't be surprised that when Resident Evil 10 comes around, that it'll probably be like a different style again. Which is fine. Like, I actually like the fact that they change things up, but they try different stuff. Okay, so we're just gonna... That's the way we have to go. I'm just gonna pop down here for a second, because I want to see if this thing is still here in Claire's... Yeah. So this spot here, this gives you, like, customization parts for one of your weapons. You need the STARS badge that we find a little bit later on. I forget where we find the badge.
Hello? Hello?
Alright, so here we go. So this cutscene is going to be different from the Leon one that we saw before. So, like, Leon was actually able to move the locker back up. But Claire cannot.
Hello?
Also, that bracelet that Sherry's wearing looks awfully familiar.
Won't hurt you, I promise. Do you need help? Here, you can take my hand. I'm sorry, I can't understand you.
You need help.
Why?
He's right behind you.
What?
Oh, hello, Mr. Birkin. Oh, that's also slightly different because in the Leon one, he actually like basically chokeslammed Leon onto the grate and just kept like slamming him onto it until it broke.
You gotta be kidding me.
Whereas Claire actually, got out of the way.
We're still gonna cut it.
The rocket launcher would one-hit this fight, but we'll at least spend a few seconds on it. Also, like, as much as it's like the cliche giant eyeball weak point on bad guys, I love the G virus monster, like the Birkin. And late last week I went and rewatched. I didn't rewatch, actually I watched for the first time, but have any of you guys watched like the CG Resident Evil movies that they did?
Little girl?
Like there was Degeneration, which had Claire Redfield in it,
Safe now.
which was awesome. Then there was Damnation. And then there was Vendetta. And I think there's also like an animated, like CG animated series on Netflix, which I need to start watching.
Everything's fine.
I own
Lower
Damnation
that ladder for me.
and Degeneration.
Help me find my mom.
But I never did buy Vendetta. But it's on Netflix, so I actually watched it for the first time, and it was like super like ridiculously over the top, but man was it fun to watch. Like it was just a good time. But Degeneration, the first one, actually has like the G
I'll
virus,
help you.
and it's no coincidence that the two main characters are Leon and Claire. But they have like the G virus monster in there, and then Damnation has like they bring back the Mr. X Tyrant. They're definitely worth watching. Like I do recommend them. Like I said, they're a little over the top and a little silly. They were made during like the action era of Resident Evil, but man, are they're fun to watch.
It won't move.
Oh, it'll move.
You got it.
So, what's your mom like?
She works at Umbrella. She's
Oh,
important new medicine.
is she?
That big pharmaceutical company?
My mom's always at work. I don't get to see her much.
Well, hopefully you'll get to see her again soon.
Well, be careful what you wish for, right? So I've been watching, like, I've watched some speed runs of like the classic Resident Evil 2 and the remake,
With my mom,
and
he's
Sherry is so much better
Both of my parents.
in the remake than she was in the original.
My brother.
Like in the original, if you got too far ahead of her, she would stop, and I don't think that's the case in this one.
That's a good
I don't have another red herb, do I? Nope. Okay, just drop that off.
thing, right?
So here's going to come the second major difference between Leon and Claire's playthrough.
Here. Come on.
over there.
Now, like, I'm armed to the frickin' teeth, and it's going to be kind of funny to see how this cutscene plays out.
Damn it. I need a key card. Hold on. Here, come help.
Yeah, that's right. Sherry will make all the difference for that one.
You're sure this is the way?
This is how my mom took me last time.
Sherry? I've been looking everywhere for you, Sherry. Brave little girl to leave your house in the middle of this mess. On the ground, hands behind your head.
You can't be serious.
On the
Oh,
ground.
he's serious.
Now. Sherry, tie her hands.
Why are you doing this?
Shut up. Tie her. Okay then. You tie her up now, or she dies.
I mean, if anything calls for infinite rocket launcher, it's this, right?
What's this all about?
Child endangerment, for starters. Sherry, come here.
What are you gonna do to her?
None of your fucking business.
If you
Oh,
let her
hey,
swear by
hey.
My brother's stars, and I will fuck
Sherry, get over here. What's your name? What's your fucking name?
Claire!
Should also mention that this game is rated M for mature.
Come with me now, or say goodbye to
Pretty sure
Claire.
strong language is one of the descriptors for the ESRB rating.
Absolutely.
Don't listen to him, he's full of shit.
You got a bit of a mouth on you, Claire.
Her, please!
Don't tell me how to do my job.
Stop! Let me go! Let me go!
Obviously, nobody taught you manners. We'll fix that. Oh, yes, we will.
Let me go! Let me go!
I'll get you, you fucker!
Yeah, or the minigun. So Claire's a little mad.
Stay safe, Sherry.
Okay, so we picked up Sherry's locket. I'm sure that won't have any bearing on the rest of the game. Also,
To him.
so in the parking lot section, like one of the places that Leon went to was over here, which goes into the jail cell. As Claire, we can never, we just don't go in there. Like that's just not an area that we can enter. Instead, we have this room down here, which was closed to Leon. Now, we're not going to go there quite yet because there's some stuff that we need to do here first. Also, unlike the Leon scenario where this place was kind of empty, that's a liquor. Which, as I found out, I guess is part of the official lore. If any of you have played the Resident Evil 1 remake, so I guess before I talk about like the origin of liquors, in the Resident Evil 1 remake that they had on the GameCube, they basically they were able to, the developers were able to re-add a lot of stuff that they wanted to have in the original, but just didn't have like the room for, I guess, as far as like storage and the discs or just other limitations at the time. So that's like where they reintroduced like Lisa Trevor, which I think they wanted her to be in like the original game as well, but just never were able to have her. But in the GameCube and later the HD remake of RE1, if you kill a zombie, hey buddy. If you kill a zombie, oh hey, forgot there were two of you. If you kill a zombie, like their body stays, and I don't need the gunpowder. And there's a mechanic in the game where you can actually like burn, like basically like incinerate the bodies. If you don't do that, the zombies will like mutate further, and they become what's called Crimson Heads. They're basically their skin tone turns red, and they just a second here. So that, yeah, their skin tone turns red, and they become like way more aggressive, like super aggressive. They'll run at you. They've got like these really sharp claws. It's pretty brutal, right? Apparently, liquors are the next mutation, like the next step after you turn to a Crimson Head. Yeah, the ones on the GameCube, they fully gross. They completely redid the graphics, and for the time, like the Resident Evil 0 and the Resident Evil 1 remake had like the best graphics of like any game. I don't trust you. Of any game on any system at the time. Like, it looked better than anything that was on the PlayStation 2. It looked better than anything that was on... Oh, you're the guy that... Let's get rid of you. It looked better than anything that was on the Xbox. It was a really, really fantastic looking game for that era. And, like, the HD remake really doesn't change the graphics. Right, it's the exact same graphics. They're just, I think, slightly higher resolutions. Okay, that's just the... I'm not used to the soundtrack, the original soundtrack. So I didn't know if that was someone like clanging on the door. Or if that was just the music, and it was just the music. I don't... Do we have any zombie dogs? There's got to be something in this room, right? Zombie dog, liquor... No? Okay. I guess it makes sense. With Leon, you fight your way out. With Claire, you fight your way in. Okay, there's liquor. Damn it. Kamikaze Kid, I lost many under 3 hour runs to Crimson Heads. Yeah, they are brutal. Like so like I have nothing but the utmost respect for speedrunners, because like watching them play like the tank control versions of those games in like an hour and 20 minutes, it's insane. And they basically get to the point where like there is no Crimson Head. I don't need another red herb. I think I'm good there. Is that all that's in this room? Just the film roll. I think that film roll, all it does is give me the combination to a safe, which I'm pretty sure I've already opened, so I think we're good there. But we did need that key. So, we can go through this door now and get into Chief Iron's office.
Where that guy came from.
Yeah, I did. I switched guns. I was getting a little annoyed.
That bastard is the police chief?
Yeah, he's not a good person, Joel. Sony didn't know. Okay, Sony didn't know the translator there. Okay. I actually have the Resident Evil 0 and 1 on the GameCube, but I just could not. I just couldn't do the tank controls. Like I'm just not a fan of them. We'll take you. We'll take your upgrade parts. We can at least upgrade the weapons even if we never use them. I also watched this one video, and like, so it was someone talking about, I think they were talking about the Resident Evil remake. Not remake, the Resident Evil 1. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do, but okay. I meant to combine that. But they were talking about like the Resident Evil 1 remake for GameCube and the like RE4 and like he kept saying it's like I don't know why they made this game exclusive to the GameCube and blah blah blah, and it's like I've made lots of mistakes in my videos. Like I am not saying that I'm infallible, but he kept raising that question. Oh, dang it! Hold on, I'm going back. I have the key for the car. And I didn't use it in the first playthrough, so I want to make sure I use it in this one. But yeah, so he just kept saying, like, it didn't make sense for them to be, like, exclusive to the GameCube and don't know why they would do it. So Capcom had an exclusivity contract with Nintendo. I think it was called the Capcom 5. And it was like the remake for Resident Evil 4, Beautiful Joe. I think it was Beautiful Joe 1 and 2 and Resident Evil 0, I think, were all part of that. We're all part of that deal. So that's why. But a lot of people say that like the game didn't sell well for that system. And I don't think that's true, because like they were both like million copy sellers back when that was an accomplishment. So anyway. Oh, we get the gun here. Nice. We're not going to use you, though. But I want to say, like, the reason behind the exclusivity contract was... I think Capcom was a little annoyed with Sony after the stuff with Resident Evil 3, because like it was like Sony that said no, you can't release the third entry on a different console. We have exclusive, like, we have the rights to them, blah blah blah. So this is just me like contemplating. Like, I'm not saying that this is the case, but I think they were a little like annoyed by that and decided to go a different direction. And like the GameCube what people I don't think remember is it was actually a pretty powerful little system. Even though it was, used like the mini discs and stuff, it was still pretty like graphically like I think it was more overall it was more powerful than the PlayStation 2. Um, the only difference was that the PlayStation 2 used larger like DVD discs, and the GameCube used the proprietary mini disc, which limited the amount of information you could put on. Oh, actually, hold on. Item box. Okay. Don't need you. Don't need you. Anyway, I mean, it really didn't matter because Resident Evil 4 got ported to the PlayStation 2 after like a year or so anyway. Along with like the Beautiful Joe games and all that stuff, so. And hell, Resident Evil 4 has been ported to like... So Resident Evil 4 has been ported to more things than Skyrim. Which sounds crazy, because Skyrim was ported to a lot of different stuff. Is there anything there? No, okay. I'm not going to bother boarding this window up. I don't think that boards with me anyway, but I'm not going to board this window up because I'm literally never coming back. Okay. Now, once I pick this up, the liquor's going to smash its way through the mirror. And that's why this room looks like this when Leon comes in. Also, I don't trust you. Don't need gunpowder. This is another safe combination. That's the one I already opened. Now, I think the unfortunate thing is I think I have to trigger Mr. X before I can actually get back into the police station. Because I don't think I ever get the handle to open the shutter up. Yeah, the Outbreak games were on the PlayStation 2. That's right. Outbreak 1 and 2, they didn't sell very well either. But they're cult classics, like people love them. Okay, don't need bullets. I guess I should have stopped at an item box. Perfect. Oh wait, no, I think I can get back into the police station before I trigger Mr. X because I think this takes me there, right? Oh, no, this is just a standalone room, but it does have one of the electronic parts, so we do need that. Because we don't go into the... Where does Leon find the first part? I forget where he finds that first electronic part. But it's clearly not a room that he goes into, so... Nope, that's locked from the other side. We will take the gear. Yeah, that could have factored... You're right, that definitely could have factored into the issues with Sony, but was Outbreak... Did Outbreak come out before... Yeah, I guess it must have came out before Resident Evil 4, didn't it? Alright, okay, we need... Red Jewel. Combine that with our little item box here. And that gives us... There's the badge, okay. Nice. I'm running out of inventory space. I don't know what to do here. Oh wait, hold on. I can drop this electronic part right now, which is probably the smart thing to do. But yeah, Resident Evil 4 was also a very nice looking game on the GameCube. The thing that really annoyed me about, like, so like I said, I have the GameCube version of Resident Evil 4. I picked it up on day one, and it has like the only on GameCube like exclusivity little marker thing, which honestly doesn't mean anything these days anymore. But I have that, and it's like, okay, well, you know, it got ported to the PlayStation 2. It's no big deal, right? But the PlayStation 2, not only did they, like, port the game after Nintendo made it, like, you know, super well-known and popular, and, you know, people wanted to get it, but they also gave, like, exclusives to the PlayStation 2 version that the GameCube didn't have. And remember, this was, like, like, it's not pre-internet, but it's like at a point in time in which like systems being connected to the internet or things like downloadable content weren't really a thing. Oh, other difference between Leon and Claire? Claire can actually climb down that ladder. It doesn't break on her, so she can actually climb back up. Now, was Outbreak... Like, did Outbreak have to be played online? Like, multiplayer online, or could you play it offline? Like, that I can't remember. What am I at for health? Oops. Okay, let's take this and use it, because I'm kind of in a yellowish... There we go. Jeez. So also, this is where you would find the Clover key. And, in Leon's scenario, we can't go in there, it's boarded up. Yeah, so that's the thing that pissed, like, so, the PlayStation 4, Resident Evil 4 or PlayStation 2, Resident Evil 4 exclusives, they gave you, a costume choice where Ashley was invincible. And, like, as many times as I played it on the GameCube, I would have killed for the option to make Ashley invincible. Like, she wears this suit of armor, and the bad guys can't pick her up. So there's two ways that you can lose the game with Ashley when you're escorting her. If a bad guy picks her up and carries her through a doorway, then you die. Like, you lose and you have to go back to your last save. Or if she gets killed by, like, just taking hits, right? That suit of armor, she can't be picked up because the enemies will always just fall, right? Like, they can't support her weight wearing the plate armor. And she can't... and she's immune to all damage. Like, she can't take damage from hits. Hey, Mr. X. Hey, buddy. I'm not scared of you anymore-ish. Yeah. Get used to that.
Okay, better move it.
Alright, but cool. So we are back in the station here. Now, what I am looking for... Okay, you played offline for Outbreak? Okay, cool. I couldn't remember if it had, like, you know, if you had to be online to do it or not, so... there's actually an Easter egg for Outbreak on the in the Resident Evil 3 remake, which is kind of neat. All right, more inventory. Oh yeah, the other thing with the armored Ashley, which honestly, like, that's when I get to RE4 on Twitch here, that's I want to have that costume unlocked by then. But when Ashley has the armor on, like, there's sections where she has to jump down and Leon has to catch her. So whenever that happens, like, it hurts Leon's back. All right. Okay, so... Hup. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Okay, crap. I kind of hate these puzzles. Which one? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not not a huge fan of these ones. I gotta start finding the pattern and pay attention to that because that's what I'm screwing up on here. Okay, so top right. Okay, so bottom left, top right. Okay, hold on. Let's just let's just reset for a second here. Yeah, these. So I wish these weren't random. Like that's the thing that kind of annoys me. Apparently these are like randomly generated. So I usually try to start with the top one here, like the top left, and then try to find a pattern from that one. Okay. So, okay, so that one, I think it was that one next, right? Okay. So that's going to be our 1, 2, 3. We're always going to start with these ones, just so I can try to sort through this here. And then I think it's that one. And then I think it's like that. Crap. Okay. Okay, and then we just got these three here. So that's that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I'm losing it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought it was that one next, but okay. So that. There we go. Yeah, yeah. So I would definitely recommend having a I would definitely recommend having a piece of paper next to you to chart out, because you are right. Like, it would be so much easier if I just drew it. Whoops. Nope, no, I know I can't get in. I gotta do the stuff first. I can drop you, because I don't need you anymore. Oops. Okay, and then use. My other recommendation would be to, like, always start from the same one. Because, like, the mistake that I find myself falling into is, like, I'll try to start with one, but then I'll find one that goes before it, and I get jumbled up. Okay, so here's a letter from Chris to all Stars members. So, to my bestest Stars bud, how y'all doing in that drab old station? Hanging in there against old irons. Me, I just got back from a date with a hot chick. Bet you can guess what we got up to under her extra large umbrella. Europe is amazing. 1 month is in no way enough to even scratch the surface. Maybe I'll extend my vacation for another 6 months. Barry, don't even think about coming to join me. Wouldn't want to make all the cute girls cry, yeah? So just leave the babes to me. Jill, if Claire tries to contact you, let her know I'm okay. So, that's actually...
Not sound like Chris.
Yeah. So that's actually a code. Okay, we'll take the gun. So that's actually a code that Chris is using to say that he's in Europe. There's something involving, like, Europe, like the Umbrella's European division. Also, I gotta kind of try to listen for Mr. X. He's definitely not as much of a threat with the infinite rocket launcher, but he can still sneak up on me if I'm not paying attention. I hear him. Question is, where is he?
Why won't he just stay down?
There he is. Okay, so I don't think he comes in this room, which is good. I'm gonna actually hold on to you because I can use you. Where is that high capacity magazine? Oh, that's not for that. Huh. MQ. Oh, I don't know what that's for then. Oh wait, that might be for this one, right? Yeah. Okay, so store. It's really pointless to actually do this, but I still like to fully upgrade if I can, if I get the parts. So yeah, so I think the upgrade parts that are locked in the basement that I need the stars badge for, that should be for that like submachine gun. Okay, so yeah, so Mr. X will not come in there. Oh, he's up again, so let's just stop you and your... That was close. Okay, let's go in here. So this is something else that I missed in my first playthrough, was the second key. Because we need 203 to increase our inventory space again. Okay, so now I need to make my way to the clock tower. And I totally remember how to do that. Do I need you? I don't need you. Yeah. I think yeah. So I think there's a room up top that has the. Okay, there's that one. Whoa! Hey, whoa! Don't know where you are. Okay. Okay, you need to settle down. Oh, records room. Okay, yeah, I need to get there. Hey, Mr. X. Not gonna lie, I still get a little, we're a little nervous when you're around. Right, here we go. That's how we get in. And then that should be the last time I use that key, right? Yeah. Discard. Examine. Tuck you back in for later. So here's where we get the tool. Now this section, when you're playing this game, one thing to note is once you pick up this tool, it doesn't matter where on the map Mr. X is, he will always enter here. Is it going to make a liar out of me now? Maybe it's because I stunned him just outside this room. So I guess maybe not all the time. Never mind. I tried to... Okay. I tried to share a fact and it was wrong. So, what are you going to do? But like the other... Yeah, a little too rough. I think it's just because I stunned him right outside. So maybe the stun timer still has to run its way through, but because I played this A scenario a few times now, mostly with Leon, but in every single instance, like I left Mr. X on the other side of the map, stunned, and ran to that room. And is there anything I can drop off here? Okay, yeah, I don't need that. I'll keep the boards because I think nah, I don't need the boards. I'm going up top. There we go. But yeah, so as soon as I grabbed that thing, like a few seconds later, he was bursting into that room. So, and he was on his way there. So you can, so I think it still kind of holds true. It's just I stunned him right close to it, so maybe that's the difference. Also, another piece of advice you may have seen earlier on, I slid those two things over. It makes it a lot easier. And my first playthrough, I thought I had to move each of those bookshelves individually, but you don't. You just have to grab the one on the far end, and it will slide them all. So how about that? Even though, I mean, like, there's only, like, a little gap here, like, you could jump. I guess the justification is that because these boards look broken, the idea is that, like, to jump would be bad. Also, I know there's a zombie over here, so we're just gonna do that. Okay, I will take the green herb now, because I got plenty of room. And we are once again in a room that Mr. X will not enter. Take the gear, because I need it. I think the only thing down here is gunpowder, right? Yeah. Gunpowder and one of those little statue things you can blow up. Okay. Not too worried about taking the gunpowder because I'm not using ammo. Alright, take the small gear, replace it with the big gear. So I guess since we're talking Resident Evil, um, what do you guys what are people's opinions on the Resident Evil like live action movies? I haven't seen them all. I've seen I think all of them except for the last one. Apparently, the last one has um, like really massive just like jump cut. Like I think they were saying there are some scenes where there's an average of like 30 cuts or like 30 or 40 cuts every minute.
That works.
Or there's like several cuts in just a few second spans. So I haven't seen that one yet, but I don't hate the movies. I actually kind of like. I really liked the first one. I liked Apocalypse. I thought Apocalypse was a lot of fun. I um yeah, no, I've pretty much liked them all so far. But at the same time, like I'm not one of those people that like gets really upset if something isn't like super faithful, I guess. Like I don't like do the whole like ruin my childhood bit that a lot of people these days kind of get caught up in. Oh, also, how did I get down? Okay, were those my footsteps? Actually, I think they were, because I don't think Mr. X comes in this section at all. Because, like I said, we never actually opened that shutter. Alright, I'm not too worried about those extra parts. I'm not going to go all the way back down into the parking garage. Hold on. I can't remember. I might actually have to go into the parking garage. So we'll take it. Whoops. We'll take it. First one, so Sword Talon, you like them all? Awesome. Kamikaze Kid, first one was great. Second one, really, I liked the first. I liked the second one, but again, like the whole like Nemesis thing didn't bother me because they actually, you know, he was in. So in the video games, Nemesis comes from the European Umbrella division. Right, so he's completely and totally like nameless. You never know who he is, but they actually tied him to one of the characters in the main thing, and there was actually an explanation as to why the human personality was able to come back for a few moments. So I didn't mind that. Three, three was a little different. That's the one where they were in the desert.
Thank God. The key card.
I don't know. I enjoy them, but again, I don't. Oh, I hate these parts too. All right, so okay, so that. I'm not a huge fan of this puzzle either. Okay, so we got one lit up. There we go. Okay, that's not so bad. But yeah, no, I didn't mind them. Also, so here's another section that's going to be completely different from the original Resident Evil 2, and in my opinion, once again, in a much better way. I'm almost considering doing this as just like I think if I do this in a 4-hour stream, I might actually be able just to finish the game. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel.
Again, Claire. We've got
In the neighborhood. You'll find it.
Sherry all right?
For now.
I swear, you bastard, if you hurt her...
Stupid kid. If you just hadn't dropped that
The
fucking
thing.
I could let you go.
Yeah, so we are playing the Sherry section.
Don't worry, Sherry.
Now, in the original Sherry section, basically it was I think it was either the sewer or was in the lab. I think it was the sewer. And you just basically, like, Sherry just basically went around, like, pushing blocks to make, like, platforms. So this section is completely, as far as I know, like, this is completely new to the remake. Have you checked the children, Claire? Oh, okay, alright, so we're gonna take a look at this here. This is at the orphanage. This thing is friggin' creepy. Like, who the hell would give this to a child? Unless you just want them to have nightmares for the rest of their lives. Oh yes, also, speaking about super annoying puzzles, we've got this one. And the blocks for this, I think they always start in a... I think they always start in, like, a random order. I struggled with this one quite a bit. I hated it. Okay. Okay, so that one can go there. Is it 2 stars in the middle? Nope. Oh man. I don't like this one either. There's a certain... Oh, that's not even right at all, is it? Okay. Okay, so this one has to be like a triangle on the top and a star on the bottom. Okay, that one could also go there. Oh, this puzzle's super annoying. Got it. All right. All that for a pair of safety scissors. But I do really like this section. Like, I think this is way better.
What is this?
I think this is way better than the Claire section from the original game. So, like, you can actually crouch to stealth. I like it. Gets a little intense, but I like it. So Sally's Diary, January 4th. Wednesdays are perfectly great days because we get snacks and ice cream. Hate the last place I was at. The teachers were all meanies. It was just study, study, study. There wasn't no ice cream. I love it, love it, love it here. So it was on the 4th, January 10th. There was an important rule made today. Everyone must write a diary, get health checkups, and we ain't allowed outside by ourselves. It's good we don't have to go to school. I don't want to... Alright, so the orphanage director... Okay, so... basically, so Chief Irons and Umbrella, they're kind of like working together with this orphanage. It doesn't fully state what the purpose is, but I think it's to get test subjects. There's an achievement for doing this under 6. Yeah, we're not going to get that. Especially, so that is annoying because like when you're going to the window, if she's too close to the edge, like she will just slide off. That's frustrating. Wait, doing what on under 6? The whole Claire or the whole Sherry section, or just the or just that puzzle? Okay, I think I come out here. Right? Nope. I've only played this section once, so I'm not 100%. Okay, here we go. That whole first room, okay.
That must be the door out of here.
Yeah, and I think what makes that achievement kind of difficult to get is the fact that those block puzzles, like, the blocks start in random spots. Oh, hey, it's a big giant alligator. That's probably not foreshadowing anything, right? Another diary. Tom's diary. It's been 2 months since I sent a letter to Oliver, and all I've gotten back is nada. Zip. Kind of wish he would have said bupkis, but then again, they're all like that once they get adopted. Bet he's living like a king in some fancy folks' home and forgotten all about us. Really thought Oliver was different. He'd be a friend for life. Guess I'm a fool. Anne sat all the little kids down and told them a story today. She said all the kids that get adopted are turned into food for the boogeymen. That's why no one hears from them. Oh, holy crap. That is messed up. Not sure where she gets her ideas from, but she sure got a mind for writing trashy horror novels, yeah. Nothing like scarring these poor orphans. There's something weird going on around here, and it's not just because of Anne's stories. Don't get me wrong, I've been in worse places, and this place is funded by some big drug company. There we go. But why can't we call people or go outside? Why are there so many doctors around? What's with those shots every day? It's almost like I'm getting adopted. Me. Most people wouldn't go for would go for younger kids, so I figured I was too old. But I can't say I'm not a little happy. Who am I kidding? I'm totally psyched. I say goodbye to this place at the 20th. I'm going to try my best to be a good son. Someone my new mom and pop could be proud of. Oh, jeez, there's more. Oliver came back in the middle of the night. So this is the day before he left. Oliver came back in the middle of the night, all messed up, screaming, help me and stuff. Couldn't even recognize him. His face was all peeled and melted off. He's with the teachers and doctors now. It's just a skin thing, they say. He'll get better soon, and then we can go on adventures together again. Jeez. Also, so this door is locked.
Darn it! I need the key.
Now, getting the key also doesn't help with that door because it's also chained from the outside. Spoilers.
Oh no, it's him.
Can I use this typewriter? Okay. So I'm going to use the typewriter. Oh. Just in case. Okay, so this is Blank's diary. If you're reading this, go call Coise. Boogeyman's here eating everybody. Many bark Boogeyman's here. Okay. So here we see the chief engaging in his passion for taxidermy.
Where you going, Sherry?
Uh-oh. Busted.
I told you to stay put.
Yeah, but I didn't wanna.
You need to learn to listen.
Leave me alone. Just please.
Time to teach some manners.
Just a little acid to the face. Also, language warning for this next section. So one kind of neat little detail here. It got a little bit lost with me, like trying to push the door open.
Stupid bitch, that's a dead end!
She doesn't do it all the time. Oh, there's a thing there. Okay, I gotta remember that when I come back. But there are points where, like, when the chief swears, she'll actually, like, cover her ears up after she hears it. So this part feels a little bit more tense than it probably is. Because actually, I was watching the speedrun of this. There is a place where we can stand at some point here where like we can stand up and he won't see us.
I know you're in here. The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be.
So we just play a little cat and mouse. You'll notice her cover her ears a little bit more, I think, later on when we're making like the final sprint.
Oh God. Oh God.
Okay, so he comes back this way.
Bitch has gotta be here somewhere.
Yeah, she won't do it while she's like crouched down and.
God damn it!
But yeah, there's basically like a spot right here where we can like literally stand up, and he will never will never come into his field of view. I'm not going to do it because I'm not that confident in my abilities. Okay, and then we just come over here.
This is your last fucking chance. Show yourself. Now!
Hey, how's your face doing with all that acid, by the way?
It burns!
I mean, that's smart. Use the water to neutralize the acid, right?
Fuck is my key? I see you.
Alright, come on, Sherry. Run. So, it's kind of through this section that I notice it the most. Alright, I will open this just so you can see. But it's literally, like, got a chain.
Nice try, Sherry.
Anyone like The Shining?
I'm coming in, Sherry. Get over here, you little bitch.
Oh, see, now she's not doing it. Oh, crap. So, she covered her ears every single time. Okay, I've got the key. Alright. Oh, shit.
Fuck is my key? I see you.
So that was my fault for not running fast enough. So, yeah, when I was doing the first time, like, she always would cover her ears. It was usually, like, a second or two late.
I'm coming in, Sherry. Get over here, you little bitch.
Yeah, she's not doing it now. I don't know what the hell's going on. But yeah, she did. Every time he swore at her, she would always cover her ears, and now she's not. The second I try to point it out on stream, it's like it always. I don't know. It's weird. But like, if you watch the GDQ speedrun when they're doing it, the same thing happens there. You can see her cover her ears, and they even mention it. Oh, hey, Dad. Now, she did, like, periodically go to cover her ears when I was doing the thing. It's just the timing was way off on this one, so I don't know. I guess we'll just call it, like, the streaming curse.
Claire, we've got unfinished business.
What are you talking about?
Don't waste my fucking time. Bring me the pendant, or Sherry dies.
Pendant? What do you need it for?
Do you want the girl to die?
Fine.
I mean, I guess not.
Where are you?
The orphanage.
The orphanage? Where is that?
In the neighborhood.
All right, yeah. So I think we will break this into 2 streams. I'll complete the orphanage stuff, and
Now.
I swear, you bastard. If
we'll wrap it up here in a little bit.
Are you serious?
But the next stream should be the finale for this one.
Just you wait, asshole.
Yeah, you're a bad person. Should I go back for those parts? Should I just do it because I can? Like, I'm right here and I've got the badge. I mean, we know that Sherry's okay-ish. Let's do it. Oh, you know what? Oh, I don't think I can. Because that walkway's broken. Dang it. Alright. Well, let's just go here and nothing bad will happen, I'm sure. Hashtag T. Okay, look. You can't be on both low gains and Ironside. Oh, there we are. Hey, hey, hey. So he's gonna join us for a little bit. So unlike Leon's playthrough where we go through the gun shop there, in this playthrough we don't enter it at all, and instead this fella is going to be nice enough to knock that over. And Mr. X does follow us, by the way.
Looks like the only way forward.
I also hope you like zombie dogs. That's a zombie lady. But there's the zombie dogs. And there are going to be a bunch of them. Which is why I'm using the rocket launcher here. By the way, once again, I'd like to thank everyone who took time to vote on the poll. Especially those who voted for the infinite ammo run. It pleases me. Is that a green herb? If that's a green herb, I'm going to pick it up. I hear ya. Willie hears ya. Also, I really thought Mr. X would be coming by now. The first time I played through, he was following me. Oh, blue herb. We'll have 2 of those. Something I didn't actually know the first time I was playing this. The blue herbs actually give you like a defense bonus. So they're more than just like the anti-poison.
That's gotta be the orphanage.
They're more than just the anti-poison herbs in this game. Okay, that's Mr. X. Oh, you guys both voted for it, did you?
Hang on, Sherry.
Mr. X says you could be on Team Irons. Come on, man. I mean, look, Irons is clearly a bad person. Okay, there's nothing in the courtyard. So that chain's gone, and the door is slashed. Okay, I'm just gonna pop up here first because there was. I don't know what happens if you find all those little, like these guys, and destroy them. I have no idea what happens, but we're just gonna do that. Yeah. So I guess thank you both. More specifically, Sword Talon. I would thank Kamikaze Kid, but he always seems to root for the bad guys, and that says a lot about him. That says more about him than I can. Hey, buddy.
Your fault.
What?
Hey, do you like Alien?
What happened? Oh god.
I know you like The Shining, but do you like Alien?
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Now, I think that's just gone. Like, I don't think we actually encounter that again. You see, this is all smashed up. This table's knocked over. There's that poor corpse. And oh, look, a foreboding hole that we have to go into.
Sherry? Where are you?
Claire!
Sherry? I'll be right there.
Sherry. Okay, you stop. I knew that was gonna happen.
Behind you!
Okay, yeah. So, so in this version of the game, like Sherry doesn't just like crouch down and stop moving if you get too far away. She'll actually like not only keep up, but she'll like outrun you. So I hope you like Mr. X.
Sherry, come on.
Hey, guy.
What'd you say?
That is a gnarly transformation. So also, considering like how much of a threat Mr. X is throughout the game to this point, for William Birkin to basically one-shot him is pretty rough. Now, Leon keeps encountering Mr. X as he goes through, but I don't think it's the same one. Because like in the original game, there was a cutscene where there was like a helicopter that you could see dropping all kinds of these like capsules that contained those like Mr. X tyrants. So I want to say the one that Leon encounters is actually a different one.
Hold still.
Hey, horrible mother.
Sherry? Where's Sherry?
Sherry's fine.
Do you know Sherry?
Impressive display of strength.
What happened to her?
We have to assess the situation.
Who are you? I'm Claire.
Didn't foresee
Well,
this.
that's Annette. She's Mother of the Year.
Where is she? Hello?
What? Annette, tell me, what happened to William?
I don't know. Who's that?
The creature responsible for this.
What? Can you help me find Sherry?
Seems to be evolving much faster than expected.
Where are you going?
Look, I don't have time to play 20 questions.
You've only answered like one.
Everything's under control.
I need to find Sherry.
My daughter is not your concern.
She's not your concern either, by the sounds of it. And of course, Kamikaze Kid is Team Annette, so that, again, that tells you how good of a person she is. Okay.
Sherry's daughter?
Yeah, but she is not good people, Claire. Okay, so I think that's where I think this is a good point to leave off on. Because they're like, so basically we do the sewers and the lab next, and that'll be the end of the game. So I think we made a pretty decent amount of progress this time. We got all the way through the police station. We did the section with Sherry. Like I said, if I did a 4-hour stream, then I'm sure I could finish this in a single night, but I don't necessarily... Considering that Wednesday is going to be a 4-hour stream as well, I don't necessarily want to do that, so... I think this is a pretty good dropping off point. Let's just go a little bit further. I'll stop at the next typewriter. How about that?
Can you hear me?
Gross.
Now I'm gonna smell like shit. Literally.
That is a blue herb. We don't need that right now. Alright, should I switch out Claire's costume just for the last part of the stream? There, let's have her be all classy.
Cable car. Here.
Oh, actually, I guess what I should do is just show off the fact that, there. So if you use the noir costumes, you can actually do like a black and white mode. Oh, hey guys.
Seriously?
Although the visibility is certainly problematic. Also, what are the odds of that, huh? Yeah, we're gonna switch off of that just because it's cool, but it's cool, but it is a bit jarring. There we go. Yeah, most noir films have that issue, definitely. Now, I think if I actually switch to Claire's, like, regular costume, or even the tank top, no, doesn't it? There we go. So it'll actually show the other stuff that she's wearing. And this is basically like her Resident Evil 2 outfit from the first game. Only it's not, only it's not that.
What is this?
Sherry, I told you, I cannot leave here until my work is done.
That's what you always say.
Sherry?
Why didn't you stay in the house? It was safe there.
Hey, Sherry!
Yeah.
I was scared. Those things were everywhere, and...
So this is how good of a mother she is. She locks her daughter in a friggin' garbage dump.
I did, but nobody came, and you didn't answer your phone, so...
Sherry,
Like, not an office.
time for this.
You know, not a room that would be, like, not just filled with friggin' sewage and garbage.
Oh no. Sherry! Sherry, I'm coming!
I mean, yeah, she's infected with the G virus, but so what? Okay, yeah, I'm really tempted to just keep going, but I probably shouldn't. Because, yeah, we got that chess puzzle coming up. I don't know, what do you guys say? Like, are you up for watching me do this a little bit more? Or should I call it a night? I'm good either way. Okay, we will put that away, we'll put that away. One more puzzle? Alright, one more puzzle. Okay, I don't like the looks of you, so we're just gonna take care of that right away. So if you're wondering why I was delaying after I asked the question, it's because there's like a pretty noticeable like delay between the time I do something and the time it shows up on the stream, so I was just kind of killing time for that. Oh, the solution to this one, by the way, is just literally on this side of the safe. So it's 212-8, okay. And it's just, oh, more gun parts, cool. We'll take them, we got plenty of space. So yeah, so that's why I was fiddling around for a little bit, because it's like a 20-second delay, I think. So I just shot well, I guess it's not going to matter to you, but I was going to see if I could sort of time on stream just how big the delay really is. Because like right now, where I am here is I'm watching the stream. I just opened the safe. So that's an idea of how long the delay is. So I just opened the safe on the stream that I'm watching, but you know I've already come this far since then. So I said I think it's about 20 seconds. Okay, I don't have the handle, and also I was a dumb. So hold on. I did this last time too, I think. I don't think I did it on stream, but I did it here. Where I forgot to go this way and get that handle. Also grab you and put you right, yeah, we'll put you in that one. And that's just a note telling you that the code for the safe is on the side of the safe. I don't know why you need you don't really need a journal entry for that one. Oh, I'm in the hall with you, going upstairs, say when? I guess you're timing it, are you? Okay, do I need to... Yeah, I think I need to go this way. No, we're not having any of you. Okay, I'll tell you what, like, if you're timing it, so start... I'm opening up one of the doors using the tool that I just picked up, so start the timer now, and the second you hear me saying this, then you can stop it, and that will tell you. And that will tell you how long it is. So start it. The door just opened all the way, so start now. Oh crap, why did I pick that up?
Oh no.
Whoa! I was not paying attention to you. I was looking at the chat. Oh, I see you there. Anyway, like I said, I think it's about a 20-second delay. So it's a knife. Do I really know? I'm not doing all this. Okay. I think if I go down this way, I can get back to the police station. I did pick up that stupid roll of film, which gives you the... I'm not going to bother doing that in this one. The next time I do, like, a legit playthrough, I will do that. I'll, like, actually make my way back to the police station. Well, I think the next big puzzle is literally just the one where we get Sherry. You know what? Screw it. Let's see if I can do this in one night. I'll skip the non-Claire related cutscenes. That is not one of them, by the way. I kind of like those little sections there, because it really reminds me of the like the door opening transitions. So this key, by the way, will unlock some of the doors that you need to get back to the police station. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about it here. But yeah, no, screw it. We're gonna do this in one night.
Okay. This place is creepy.
That has little effect on me because I've already seen it. But we will see you later.
Jesus.
Also, we are switching back to the rocket launcher. I am going to eat that herb now. I saw ya. I saw you there, Mr. G Monster. I think there's some regular zombies in here, too. Whoops, didn't you do that? Can I blow that up? That looks like I could blow it up. Nah, alright. Okay, so it's actually a pretty cool gun that we can get here. I'm gonna pick it up just so I can, like, show it off, like, for a use. I also got a ton of healing items now. And also, I just like to examine these to get the names of them on there, so I... Like, you can usually tell what they are, but at the same time, it's just good to have the names, so when I'm menuing, it makes it a little easier. I know what you're up to. And it ain't happening. This reminds me of, like, the Chicago typewriter run from Resident Evil 4. Another really enjoyable run to do. Okay, so... Now... So now I need the queen plug. Because I do want to pick this weapon up just to kind of show. Queen plug. Oh wait, no, that's locked from this side. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Hold on. And yeah, we're back in the Elza Walker outfit, because I'm going to finish the run in that. So here is the Spark Shot. So this gun fires wired metal. It's basically a taser that you can use to fry or electrify for as long as you have the weapon raised and they're holding the aiming trigger. However, if you let the gun send too much power over the wires will snap after one final surge. So, whoops. So I'm gonna take it. We're gonna use it like once. Honestly, I think it would have been a cool throwback if the Infinite Machine Gun was actually if it was actually the Chicago typewriter. I agree with you 100% there. Okay. Right, just trying to figure this out here. Hold on, so we're gonna hold on to you. We're gonna take you. And then we're gonna put you in here. Yeah, I would love to see the Chicago typewriter come back. Like, it was such a cool weapon. Okay, nope, that's not the solution. Hold on, spatial awareness is not my greatest forte. Okay. I was being a dumb. I know what I'm supposed to do. I just goofed. Okay, so take you. Take you. Oh, in the B scenario, by the way, this chess puzzle, chess piece puzzle, has a completely different solution. I was not too keen on that because like one of the pieces, like one of the panels that actually tells you what should go there, flat out lies. They say that like the little note that tells you like what you can do, like it does tell you that like that's wrong, but it's still kind of annoying. Alright, we're not going to use the spark shot here because I think the next thing we fight or come across is another one of those G creatures. And it takes a while for that to actually kill. And also similar to the movie Alien, these G monsters, they grow up so fast. Because remember that little guy that shot out of his chest? Well, that's him there. It's so fast. They just shoot right up. Okay, now I think I'll take those keys just in case, but I don't think I need them. I can't open it from this side, can I? I need to actually go up and open from the... yeah. That's okay. We can backtrack. I could have, like, slid back down the thing and, like... there's a roundabout way that I could have gone to open that door from the other side, but I'm not that concerned about it. Like I said, this doesn't need to be like a 100% completion playthrough or anything. I just want to see if I can get through it in a single night, and that's what I'm going to do. Gosh dang it. Okay, so let's dump some stuff. Okay, we do not need... okay, let's take that, because I do like to... there we go, so that gun went from what it was to that. Store. We don't need the film, we don't need the key, and I don't need 3 healing items. I also think I'm done with the handle, with the tool. But I'll hold on to it just in case, but I'm pretty sure I'm done with that too. Okay, so we got to take this piece out. And we'll examine that for the bishop plug. And there's the thing for that. Now again, so this one I think is kind of dumb. So this one is labeled for the knight plug, right? So it's clearly labeled. The knight is very distinct from all the other pieces. Why is it not in the right one? Like, the pawn piece is in the right one. Okay, so I think it's pawn, rook, and then bishop. And then over here, it is king and queen. Alright, so from watching the speedrun, I also found a pretty handy-dandy trick for the next sequence that's coming up here. Where you can basically skip an entire phase of the William Birkin fight that we're about to engage in. I guess our second encounter with him. So this, we need to supply the power, because of course we do. There's a red herb. I will take the second full heal here as well, because it's good to have. Alright, so I think this one is literally just... nope. Yeah, it's just... I guess it's not, huh? There we go. I wonder, I think, is that different every time too? Because that's not the solution I had last time. Okay, so when we get to the door here, Birkin's gonna, like, basically, like, smash his way through the ceiling there. And there's a phase where he will just continuously, like, smash his claw through the ceiling, attacking us. I think, and, you know, we can shoot him throughout that. But if we just basically attack him the second he does it here... Oh, I may have missed it. Nope, I didn't. I don't think I did. And then, yeah, so that skips that whole sequence. And then we could just stay in this corner, and when he smashes through, we can run right past him.
Should have known you wouldn't die.
Apparently, he can also deflect the storage crate, like the shipping container, if you don't do enough damage to him. So the first time I fought him... Okay. I gotta remember to run more. But the first time I fought him, I guess I had just done enough damage, as it was. Okay. We're gonna start by taking one of those. That gets our defense up as well. I don't have... Oh, did I die? Is that an instant death? Yep. Oh, well. Not a big deal. Whoa, okay. So that's the checkpoint. Okay, so what I want to do is lure him back over here. I got yeeted. Yeah, so, like, normally you would have grenades or, like, hunting knives. You know, things that you can use to,
Have I got a surprise for you?
things that you can use to break out of that. Because, like, I had plenty of time to do it. Well, man, that checkpoint was, that was treacherous. Bye. Bye, William. We'll never see you again, I'm sure.
This is taking forever.
No, this is also the A scenario. So, like, we're not going to see the final fight with Birkin on this stream. I want to save that for when I do, like, the legit, like, Claire A, Leon B playthrough. The canonical...
Sherry, can you hear me?
The canonical order of events.
Oh no.
Hey, terrible mother.
Claire? Sherry, are you alright?
Hey, Sherry, it's someone that actually cares about you.
What are you doing? I'm here to help.
Sherry's been implanted. She can't be saved.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're her mother. Get in here!
You don't understand. William is still out there, and if I don't stop him...
Oh, boo-hoo.
This conversation is over!
Wait! Wait! I can treat her. In my lab. It's not far away.
Oh, yeah, but no, she can't be cured, huh? God, Annette sucks. Although,
There's not enough time.
she kind of redeems herself a little bit, but she still sucks.
Sherry, Mommy loves you, sweetie.
Oh, don't even start that.
Goodbye.
Are you fucking kidding me? Sherry, don't worry. I will get you whatever you need, okay?
Yeah, because I'm not a garbage person.
Why are you doing this? Because I care.
Because she's Claire. They rhyme with each other. Oh, right, yeah, that's right. So while I'm carrying Sherry, the way I go, all the doors are open. Right? Oops. I know what I'm doing.
Annette said her lab's not far. car. Wait, that cable car.
Yeah, the cable car. It's always the cable car.
Hold on, Sherry. You're gonna be fine.
So this section takes place during both Leon's and Claire's playthrough. There's no enemies. You're literally just going to the cable car. Like, I don't want to say, whoops. I don't want to say that this could have been a cutscene, but this could have been a cutscene. And as you can see, Sherry's actually wearing the same bracelet that Ada found on that guy in the incinerator in the Leon playthrough.
Here. Okay.
Alright, you lay yourself down there.
Just hold on, Sherry, okay? You're gonna be just fine. Okay. Better check everything.
So, as a father who has a daughter, I fully side with Claire on this one. I would do everything in my power. I wouldn't just say, no, we can't do anything because it's mildly inconvenient. Oh, I gotta show off kind of a neat little detail, too, here in a second.
Are you okay?
Aww.
Jacket's so warm.
My brother gave it to me. You know it's supposed to be lucky.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Are you kidding me? You were doing just fine without me, until I came along and got you all sorts of trouble.
Oh, Claire.
Yours.
I don't want it.
Really? Why not? So pretty.
Okay, slander the good reputation of Annette? Are you serious? I know you're not serious. I know you like to do this because it annoys me. But no, Annette is awful.
All I wanted was for her to be home more.
Like I said, she mildly redeems herself, but she's still the absolute worst.
Sherry, come here. Hey, hang in there, okay?
Now, arriving at Nest.
Okay, so the jacket that Sherry's wearing there,
I've got you. Come on.
it's the jacket that Claire wears as part of her like regular costume. Right, so if we go to costumes, right, it's the same jacket. It's just been through a lot, so that's why the character model changes from that. Whoops, costumes. So that's why it changes from that to this. So that's the same outfit there. But if you go through like the classic tank top one here, it changes to the actual vest that she wore. So, and like in the original RE2. So I just think that's kind of a neat little touch.
I'm getting you treatment. Just hold on, Sherry. It's okay.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open.
Well, that door never fully is open, so am I just supposed to stay clear the whole time? And so this door is also already open, unlike when you go through as Leon, because we lay Sherry down on this bed.
Okay. Here you go. All right. Now what? Huh. There's got to be something here.
Okay, that is...
Antiviral agent.
You should never walk away from your workstation without locking it.
Hey. Hey, Sherry. I gotta go. You stay right here, though, okay? I'll be back soon. I promise.
And yeah, so there the door closes. Oh, okay, yeah, something else I should mention. There are certain weapons that the game kind of like assumes you'll need to finish it. So for Leon, it's the shotgun, and for Claire, it's the grenade launcher. If you don't find them if you don't use like the locker key in the Raccoon City Police Department, there will just be points later in the game where the weapons will just be laying out in the open. But we don't need you. We definitely don't need you anymore. Or you. Alright, we'll use the spark shot on the first zombie we come across. Now, I think the last time I played this, I can't remember if it was on stream or not, but the one of the times that I played this, there was somebody who, like, right at the frickin' door. So this is what this weapon can do. And then it fries them. It's pretty cool. One of the tofu survivors. One of the tofu survivors has that weapon. Okay, so I am going to hold on to a couple of sub-weapons in this section, because those plant creatures that we encountered, that we're going to encounter a little bit later on, if they grab you and you don't have a sub-weapon to break out, that's a one-hit kill. And I didn't know that when I was playing through with Leon, because I don't think I had a lot of those, like, grenades or knife sub-weapons, so I got super lucky. Yep, we're gonna take the knife as well. Duh, jeez. I didn't mean, okay, that's the door I was thinking of. Anyway, enjoy. So, you know, like, the game still got me. And there's an upgrade part for our spark shot, so we'll try it again. See what the difference is with the upgrade. We will definitely come back here, because I do want that, equipment increase. Inventory increase. Yeah, okay, yeah, so that was the door where the person was, like, right outside of it. It's kind of a dick move, if I could be completely and totally honest. To have them, like, right there and lunging at you, like, immediately. But it is what it is.
Your presence is urgently requested by Chief Cartwright in the East area.
Also, on the B scenario, when you get to the lab, the tuner thing that you need to access that, like, to basically power up some of those sections, like, that's actually right here, super convenient. But in this playthrough, in the A scenario, it's down a little bit further.
Antiviral agents in West area.
I've never actually, like, had the one-hit KO happen, but again, like, I was watching the GDQ one, and they mentioned that, and if anyone's gonna know how the mechanics of the game work, it's the people that speedrun it. Oh yeah, yeah. I keep forgetting that I switched the soundtrack. Now, one thing that annoys me about this, so any room that you've fully cleared out, like if you've grabbed all the items that you can, like they will appear in blue, and if there's stuff that you can still pick up, they appear in red. This little section always stays red, and there's nothing to pick up. I have no idea, like, where... Right, because I can't... There's nothing I can do here. Like, there might be an item tucked in behind, but there's no way to get to it. So I just... that annoys me. Oh, we'll take you, for sure. Oh, okay. You know, hold on. I was going to use the spark shot thing, but I think... Actually, hold on. Let's see if it'll work on this. Okay, no, it won't. So these guys here, these ones I talk about, they regenerate. If you use, like, a flame round on them with the grenade launcher, it will actually, like, burn them to death. Or, if you use the rocket launcher and hit them directly, they will also burn and then never come back. Now, this one here is alive, right? So let's just see what happens when I... No, okay. Okay, so the spark shot has basically outlived its usefulness as far as this this playthrough is concerned. All right, now also, so I remember that one off the top of my head, but I need to get the code for the other one here. Again, you can go through and find them properly, but I do still have it saved up here. So I just wanted to... Okay. So it's that one, that one, that one, and then that one. I guess I could have actually done like a save and shown you what happens if they grab you.
Dispensing solution now.
I guess I could have done that. Because I've never seen it myself either, but... I've already died twice this run. I really don't need to keep doing that. Okay, red herb. Combine. Hey, buddy. Now, with the rocket launcher, you also kind of have to, like, catch them pretty directly. So if you miss and you hit them with just, like, the concussive blast, then they'll just get knocked down, but they won't actually catch fire. Grenade, thank you, because I'd like to have it. I'd like to have at least 2, if not a bit more.
Manual mode engaged. Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
Okay. So we got that one. Okay, hold on. Let's, Whoops. I know what I'm doing. I thought I knew what I was doing. Okay, let's just fill this all the way up. And then this is the one that I wanted to... There we go. And then we just do that. And there we go. The B scenario also has a different like level that you fill the thing up to. It's like it's almost to the top. Alright, so there's that. Yeah, I thought there was another one here, but I guess not. I just wanted to be preemptive and take them out if I could. The different music using like the RE2 original soundtrack definitely makes me feel a little uneasy because I played the scenario with the original like the remake soundtrack enough that like I recognize it. So when I hear sounds that don't like that are different, it makes me think that it's a creature. Okay, we're just not dealing with any of you guys. Take another green herb. We're gonna get some liquors here. There's gonna be 2 of them. And there was the other one. Okay. Oh, you still alive, huh? There we go. Yes, I have to go this way first, don't I? Nope. None of that, please. I was, polite to you guys last time, and you're still trying to attack me, so... Take that. That is kind of fun to use. And we'll just blow the head up to make 100% sure that you're not going to come back. We will steal you. And then we're going to take you. There are upgrade parts in here. And I don't know why I care. I'm not upgrading anything. Like, I'm not using the weapons I'm upgrading. Okay, but we want to go this way because I'm going back to get that item pouch. I can also drop this spark gun out because I'm never going to use it again. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to try RE0 again. The version of RE0 that I got also comes with a ton of costumes. And one of the costumes is actually the her wearing like the sports gear that is in like the Wesker picture that you can find as like the Easter egg. Alright, what are you? MUF? Alright, and that is 100% maximum inventory. And we're just... Actually, you know what? Hold on.
Oh no!
There we go. And just for good measure. And yeah, there's his journal basically saying that he's going to be smart and survive, and everybody else is dumb and they're going to die, and he was in there as a zombie, so I don't think he's as smart as he thought he was. Nothing will top the RE5 costume with Chris with a giant gun. Yeah, the huge, like, backpack full of ammo. So, that's in the RE5 game that I have, but I guess you have to, like, actually unlock it through your actions in the game. Alright, let's take another combat knife. We'll get rid of you. Yeah, I got 3 full healing items on me. I don't really need one minor one. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's just the wristbands. Yeah, that's a pretty cool. That's a pretty cool costume as well. They I don't know if Roll Stats is still with us or not. I know he usually works he he can't usually stay up as late as we are, and I probably shouldn't be staying up this late either, but it is what it is. But we were talking earlier about like overly sexualized characters, like usually through like the mods that people have put out. Um, but the like just the costumes that you can get in the RE0 HD. I'll take you as well because you're also a defensive item. Um, Rebecca is pretty sexualized in that one too, and it's kind of funny because like the creator of Resident Evil does not like Rebecca because he kind of prefers the more like strong, take charge, you know kind of female characters. And Rebecca in RE1 was not that at all. Like RE0 was the first time that she was really kind of had to be in that position, and even in RE0, there's lots of times where like she has to be rescued by Billy. So, like, the creators never liked, was just not a huge fan of Rebecca. So, one of the things that that I guess was his mandate, and it's weird, it's a weird thing to mandate, but I guess he wanted to ensure that because Rebecca was portrayed as sort of like this meek kind of character, they wanted to ensure that all of her alternate costumes made her look vulnerable. Oh, I don't need that knife, that's the infinite one, I can't use that defensively. Anyway, I think I should be fine. Like, I think I've got, that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 defensive items. I'm not going to get grabbed by that many. Nope. Wrong way. So, like, yeah, so the Rebecca Chambers costumes, like, they have the one where she's wearing, like, the leather pants and has her midriff exposed. Do I need that tuner for in here? I don't think I do, right?
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have 5 new messages.
Whew. Damn. Should have packed my parka.
But you didn't, did you? So yeah, so they have like that where she's wearing like the leather pants and like the leather top with like her midriff exposed. I think one of the other costumes is like I want to say it's kind of like a little Bo Peep kind of thing. It's I don't know. It's weird. But those are the official ones, right? Like that's what's even kind of like about it.
Cooling complete.
Okay. Not gonna take any chances. So I also want to say that because Mr. X was pretty much destroyed by William Birkin, I don't think we encounter him here when we spray the pesticide. Because like in Leon's scenario, he jumps through the window when we collect the ID bracelet, or shortly after we collect the ID bracelet. I don't think he appears. Oh, where was that? Yeah, see, so there you go. So, like, I actually missed with, like, the direct shot. So, he didn't actually burn. So, we're gonna do that now. So, yeah, this should be Mr. X free.
Dispensing solution now.
And we can skip that.
So much for the weed infestation.
Now, you think that spraying that herbicide would, like, kill the plant zombies?
Your actions have been logged, and you may be subject to disciplinary measures.
But I think one pops up here in a second. Okay, so this is where Mr. X would appear.
Not good.
Yeah, right, yeah, so yeah, we're in the clear. No Mr. X. I'm also not worried about that guy. Whoa, okay. But there's the difference. One of these guys is in here now. So please go away. I don't think there's any more in here, though. Oh, I can actually read this computer now. It's just, like, yeah, just emails. Talking about the G virus. Trying to remember where I used that signal tuner again. It must be on the other side of the lab. Whoops. Not the stairs. Again, I don't know if I'll finish Resident Evil 0. But I'll at least give it a couple of weeks. Because I've never actually beaten a Resident Evil game that used the tank controls. That should be a grenade, right? Yeah, we're gonna use you. So this tape is just a tape showing the guys killing. Yeah, here we go. This is where we use it. So that videotape is literally just the like hunking his men. Whoops. Yeah, I know. I meant to examine, not use. It shows like Hunk and his men shooting Birkin. So we don't need to watch that again. I watched it on the Leon playthrough. So we're just gonna put you in there. We don't need you anymore. I don't need this many defensive items either, but we'll use it. I don't think there's anything here I can interact with, so... Oh, I lie. Oh, gunpowder. Yeah, we don't need that. Decontaminated. So the decontamination sequence, like, it runs, like, in reverse the same way. So when you come in, like, it does this, and then it bakes, and then it sprays you, but, like... What's the point of spraying you on the way out if there's no way to also dry you when you get out? You would think that there would be two of these sections here. Because, like, basically when you leave, you just get drenched in this stuff, and then you just have to, like, walk out and go about the rest of your day. So here's the little baby beholder. Okay, we don't need that red herb because we got all kinds of other stuff here. Alright, we're going to drop off a couple of things here. There. We still have 4 defensive items. We're only really going to need them for the way out. And for the fight that's coming up, I'm going to try to use the machine gun.
Look at that. All right. Hell yeah. Got it.
So yeah, so when Leon comes through here, by the way, I think this is already open, and that vial is what he takes. So it is kind of neat to see things get set up. Although certain things, like, just we, can't avoid, I guess. Like the Birkin fight here. Round 3. And this cutscene is also different from Leon, so I'm going to let it play.
Your ass again. William! This ends now.
So that was basically like an acid round.
That was my husband.
You are a terrible family.
She is my creation!
So it doesn't show him injecting himself in the remake like it does in the original, but you can tell that he's definitely injected himself.
I should have killed him while I had the chance.
Should have. This really is your fault. You are the worst person in this game.
Who's your husband?
Honestly, we were more married to our work than each other.
What about Sherry? How could you just leave her all alone while Raccoon City burned to hell?
I couldn't let my daughter grow up in a world with a G virus in it.
But that's no excuse. Leave her.
Yeah, you kind of deserve that.
I got this.
She didn't murder her husband because she's a saint? She's not a saint. She was more interested in watching the development of the G virus than anything else.
Sorry.
Also, that acid does like nothing to him. So here's the difference. So Leon was forced into this fight by Annette. Claire decides to do it.
You don't know what you're up against.
I have a pretty damn good idea.
Whatever you do, don't stop until it's finished.
Trust me. This ends now.
Yeah. Shows her holding her little dainty pistol, but holy crap, so we went straight to danger, huh? Okay. So that'll give us a defense boost. God. Okay, so he's invincible. So you can attack him during that one. If he goes to like grab that white thing in the background there, he's invulnerable. But we got him. Is there an herb down here? I don't think there is. We'll check a couple of these little alcove areas here. No, I think it's just ammo. That's okay. We got plenty of healing items. And it's an opportunity for me to use that lonely green herb that I think I put in the storage chest, so win-win.
Gotta get back to Sherry.
Yeah, see here. We get drenched and we just have this, like, decontamination liquid on us. It's gross. Right, north area. I know, I can't activate you yet. Okay, so we are going to prepare ourselves because we are basically at the final fight, or the final part of the game. So we're just going to grab a few healing items because I'm going to try to do it with the gun and not the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher makes it super easy, but so we got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full heals on us.
Hey.
I knew you'd make it.
Yes, dependable adult.
Annette? Sherry. How are you?
Oh, don't pretend you care now.
Okay. But you don't look so good.
Are you having one of those, like, near-death revelations that you're a horrible person and you deserve everything that's happening to you?
Hey. Look at the screen. Oh, thank God. So Sherry's gonna be all right? She'll be weak for a little while, but yes.
So, if they had, because we didn't make that vaccine,
Did you hear that?
so if they had that, or the cure for the G virus, why not have used it on William Birkin? Annette got there, Mom of the oh my God. She only got there because I was willing to sacrifice myself.
Don't worry about me.
I guess I don't expect you to fully understand. I don't know. Like I said, I have a daughter, so maybe this triggers me a bit more than maybe it should others, but I hate Annette. It's too little too late. Should be.
We can't just leave her here.
Yeah, we can.
You're right, we can't.
Attention, unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected.
And that's Leon.
What does that mean?
It's a self-destruct code. In case the G-virus leaves the building.
Where the hell was that before? Birkin literally left and he is the G virus.
Save my daughter.
Your guys' safeguards suck.
Sherry? Sherry, we gotta say goodbye to your mom.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Mom, please say
Come on. Quit living in the past.
Listen. She loved you, okay?
I mean, in the end.
Keep going. Come on.
You were right about this jacket.
Yes, Claire was right.
So we can talk more about that later. We gotta hurry now. Come on.
Yeah, so that self-destruct is actually triggered by Leon. So that's kind of how close they were to each other.
Sherry, can you walk faster?
want to rush you, but we have to go.
I don't think I need to save. I'm pretty sure the autosave is pretty generous here.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, Sherry is so much easier to work with in this game than what I've seen on the original. It always kind of bothered me too that I never was able to get RE2 or 3. Because I had the GameCube and I had Resident Evil 0, 1, and 4. So like it always bummed me out that I could never find 2 or 3, even though they weren't remastered or anything. They were literally just the ports from the PlayStation.
Thank you for being so nice to me.
Um,
Helping me. I'm really
But now I actually get to play them. And I'm honestly kind of... Like, I know they definitely cut some things out or they changed some things around. I like this version a lot better because there are way more of those puzzles, like super obtuse puzzles, where you have to find, like, multiple jewels and, like, light torches in a certain order and... the Sherry section, like, there are points where she can... What's that? A knife? Yeah, why not? And there's like a point where Sherry can, like, when she's trying to climb up on something, where she can literally just fall. So you have to, like, redo that whole thing. Yeah, well, okay, I will do a safety save just in case. We're also going to switch back to the rocket launcher because we're going to start seeing those plant creatures. Yeah, 2 and 3 were. Like, they were incredibly hard to find. And what was kind of annoying about it is, like, 1 and, so 0 and 1 were everywhere. Like, they released them individually, they were both player... Hey, buddy. Not putting up with that. They released them individually, they both were player's choice, and then they had a bundle... Oh, you know what? I could have done the... Alright, you know what? I'm going to let one grab me. If there's another one here, I'm going to let it grab me just so we can see what happens. Because I did do the safety save. So, like, I saw, like, they called it, like, the Pure Evil collection or something like that on...
Stupid thing's locked.
For, like, 0 and 1 on the GameCube. So I thought they would have done, like, a bundle for 2 and 3 as well, but they never did. Alright, you know what? Yeah, I want to see what happens. So let's let them do it. Gnarly. It's like a Venus flytrap. That's actually kind of neat. So there you go. So I wasn't making that up. It is an instant kill. No, I'm not switching to assisted mode. I only died like 3 times, and that one was intentional.
Of course. Stupid thing's locked.
Hold on.
Oh, that didn't hit direct. Just make sure you stay down. So Sherry crawled across that. Oh no, there she is. She's right there. Thank you, Sherry.
Nice work, Sherry.
We make it.
So in Leon's escape, there's a zombie there, but there's not in this one. But he can also just go like right through the. He can also just go like right through the thing. And Mr. X also attacks us right here.
Until
but we can just go through, so it trades off.
Sherry, you hanging in there?
I'm right behind you.
Atta girl. Think we're almost out of here.
Yeah, you're way better than the RA2, Sherry.
Claire, maybe we can use that.
Worth a try.
Like, I think it would also be kind of neat to have, like, RE2 and 3 for the GameCube just as a collector thing. But man, like, I think the prices on them are ridiculous. Sherry? Are you gonna... I just talked about how good you were. Oh, let me guess, I have to do this first, don't I? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Hold on.
7 minutes until detonation.
You have to go in here, because here's where you find the thing that you need to start the train. Okay, and then she warps in. Okay, cool.
I need you to stay right here, okay?
Okay, I promise.
I mean, GameCube games are just, like, stupid expensive to collect right now anyway. Because, like, Nintendo games hold their value, and the collector market's always good for them. Like, it went from NES to Super Nintendo, N64, and now we're into the GameCube era. Also, there's another chain gun, but that one has limited ammo, and that's stupid.
Okay. Alright. Did something. Okay. Alright, it's working.
Claire!
What?
Oh, he's not 8-bit Leon, or not 8-bit, but he's not Polygon Leon there either.
Down here too?
Yeah. But the whole place is coming down.
Yeah, Eternal Darkness, you're right. It's like $200-something. It's insane. If there was ever a game that needs like an HD remaster, I would love to see Eternal Darkness get like updated and put on the Switch, because I think Nintendo owns the property.
Just get out of here.
Leon.
But it would be awesome to have that game updated. Or with the Switch Online with their expansions, if they do a GameCube expansion and put Eternal Darkness on there. Alright, so we're just going to get on the train, right, and everything's going to be fine? Nothing to worry about? Certainly no G-Virus monstrosities? Yeah, nothing likes to die in this game. We're just gonna run. Oh, straight into danger, huh? Okay, we're gonna deal with that right away. Some dagger strats. We're in there. We're in there. Okay, I got healing items. Did I get him? Oh, I don't think quite yet. I kind of want to finish him with the knife if I can. Yeah. Oh, you've got all of them for the GameCube. You are lucky, man. Killed with the knife. And yeah, the GameCube is a criminally underrated system.
We're getting out of here.
For sure. Oh, you've never found the others in the wild? Like, 0 and 1 were super common for the longest time. I remember right after I picked up, because I bought RE0 first, and then I bought RE1, and I remember like a week after I bought RE1, I was at EB Games and they had the box set with 0 and 1 together. It's like, well, that sounds about right. As soon as I bought them, there would be a better version that came out. I forget, do we see Leon?
So what's the first thing you want to do when we get out of here?
Yeah, I got Baldur's Gate on the
I want to see where you live.
Good.
the Dark Alliance on the GameCube, and I have the PC games on the Switch.
Really?
Once I get a laptop good enough and the equipment I need,
Claire.
there's
Leon!
Polygon Leon.
It's so good to see you.
It sure is.
You did.
Yeah, so once I get like equipment good enough to do it, I want to start streaming some stuff off my Switch as well. But there you go. That was Resident Evil with Claire, and of course we got the teaser because we're in the A scenario. Only 3 saves. We got ourselves an S rank. It's pretty easy to get an S rank when you have unlimited ammo. That's for sure. But yeah, there we go. So we got it all finished in one night. I could have broken it up into 2 streams, but at the same time, it's kind of nice to move on to something else. So next week will be my first stream of Resident Evil 0. Don't know how deep we're going to get into that one. But it should be interesting. I've never beaten that one. I've only played... It's been years since I really played it. I've got like a couple of files that I've very early into like the progress of on the Xbox here. But yeah, I'll give that one a try. Do it for a few weeks. And if it's getting to be too, like, if I'm running into too many walls or just not feeling it anymore, then I can move on to something else. And probably, that may be RE1, might be Resident Evil 3. But yeah, so looking forward to that. On Wednesday, I will be back with my Dragon Age 2 stream. So it'll be the second stream in that series, which, again, I'm looking forward to that one as well. This Friday, I know for sure we're not going anywhere, so it'll be a good time to return to the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic run. I still need to switch that to a different night. I just don't know which one it's going to be. I don't necessarily want to do streams 3 nights in a row. That's why I kind of have them spaces like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But we'll see. Either that one will be sporadic, or I might switch like the Resident Evil with Knights of the Old Republic once we get into like the the winter. We'll see. Still got stuff to figure out, but yeah, I know RE0 is short. It's just a matter of like how much I want to put up with the puzzles in that one. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, I just want to take a moment to thank everyone that hung out with me tonight. Roll Stats, I know you were here for a while. Sword Talon, as always, and Kamikaze Kid. I guess it's nice to have you here, I guess. No, I'm kidding. You know you're one of my best friends. And yeah, it's always great to have you here. I still need to get you that Switch friend code. I haven't forgotten about it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But yeah, so I just want to thank everyone for hanging out. Even if you just popped in for a few seconds, it means a lot to me. If you're watching this on Twitch in the couple of weeks that it's available afterwards, I thank you for that. And if you're watching this on YouTube, let me know what your favorite Resident Evil game is and on what system you played it. Was it like the PlayStation ones, the GameCube ones, the Dreamcast Code Veronica, the modern ones? Let me know. I always love to hear that stuff from you guys. So anyway, thanks. Thanks again, everyone, and yes, thank you, Kamikaze Kid. I appreciate you being here, man. I will see you all next time. Have a great evening, and take care.